Hello, this is Wayne on the farm. Excuse me. March 5th, 2020, and it's early spring. You can hear the bird chirping in the background, and the bones of the orchard is coming back to life. And I think the most fascinating thing, I think the rebirth of the next season is the fruit trees, and this wild plum that we call space plum. Apparently the person that gave it to me said that this seed came from a facility in Austin, Texas, and the seed itself had traveled to space. I don't know what orbit, lower orbit, higher orbit, whatever, just as an experiment. And the young lady that moved out of Austin spent a little time out here on the farm, donated the tree to us, and now the tree's probably about 13 years old, my estimate, and it's got attracting a lot of pollinators, specifically, honeybees. And lots of them. We'll come over here and we'll take a look at a snout moth. It's another pollinator, but I don't... There he is. She, whatever. Look at these bees here. Whoop. There we go. Look at you guys. Busy at work. Last couple of days the weather's been kind of rough. Wind's been high, so they're making up for lost time. It's about a survival for these things out in this area. I don't know what this one is. It's a little guy. It's real fast. It's obviously sweet when you see flies. Oh, that's not going to work. There. Anyhow, I think bees are fascinating. How they can survive in this environment and this climate that we have, and all these modern farming techniques that are not kind to the pollinators, but they survive anyway. Maybe not in the numbers that they were when I was a young person. But there's a wild group out there that seems to make it. They're smaller. You can see that they're a little smaller than the other bees that we had when I was growing up. Maybe it's because they have a certain amount of Africanized genetics in their system. It's not probably not 100% Italian honeybee, and I don't think I'd want to get around these guys' hive if they, they're not going to bother me now because we're foraging. But I wouldn't want to get around their hive where they have their young. That would not be advisable. Not here in Texas anyway, unless you're in a bee suit and have beekeeping equipment to smoke them and all that good stuff that goes with Africanized or hybrid bees. But one good thing about the Africanized genetics in these bees is their durability. And the ability to possibly make some plums. And like I said, this is a wild plum tree. NASA, we call it Maya's space plum. I'm very proud that it's blooming. This is it's only its second time that it's bloomed. Last year it didn't produce anything, but this year it might. So thanks for the time, and enjoy the talking to you about what's happening, and take care.